we're here, and Grayson's here too. As Saturday, no, as Saturday at 9 p.m. We have we had an LA earthquake, but it was a good one for us. It was a shock around the world, right? As everybody's been saying. Let me get I was trying to put my live. I know they're in El Segundo right now. Yeah, they're in El Segundo. It's not that far from where my parents stay at. I thought they would be here at Crypto or Staples, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. I just want to be part of history, you know. I was there for the Pago Soul too. I think I was at either at work or I was at school when that happened. Or if not, it was in playing soccer at aviation. Right now, hold on, let me I don't want to get what's the strike. Yeah, we're just waiting on Luka, what he's gonna say. There's a lot of theories what went down Saturday. I heard all the shows, Jalen Rose, Stephen A. Smith, who else? Shannon Sharp, Unk. Who else's podcast is good too? Dude that used to play with the Lakers. Let me see. Not coming up to mind right now. He played with the. I know he played with the Lakers and Clippers. It's the one that was trying to punk Luka. What's his name? Let me see. I want to see who has the most live stream right now. 1.6. Oh, let's do Fox 11. I like Fox 11. Pat McAfee. I haven't heard what Pat McAfee has to say. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're on that side. Okay. Okay, it's still pending. We're just waiting. Bro, what did I think about the Luka trade, bro? I was watching the Benavides fight, and I had my where is my Lakers shirt? Hold up. I was watching the Benavides fight, and I was wearing my LA Strong on Saturday. Oh, here he comes. Is he? Oh, he's coming. Oh, the camera's right here. Ah! I'll just put it here. Oh. Hold up, before he talks. Hopefully they Oh, you done came with a jersey?
Good morning. Before I start talking about the young man next to me, I want to thank Jalen Hood Shafino Max Christie, and Anthony Davis for their incredible service here. There's no player that played as big a role to our 17th championship than Anthony Davis, who's also a person of incredibly high character. So those three guys are Lakers for life, and just want to thank them before we start.
Are you good?
Nope. So, in thinking about today and what it means, I think Luka Doncic
Paul Pierce was the other
joining
one.
forces with the Los Angeles Lakers is a seismic event in NBA history. And the reason I say that is because we have a 25-year-old global superstar
Robbery.
that's going to get on the stage of the most popular and influential basketball brand on the globe. And I think when those two powerful forces come together, it brings basketball joy to the world, because that's how Luka plays. He plays with joy. And if you think about kids in Barcelona or kids in Buenos Aires or children in Shanghai or Sydney, they're going to be wearing
Luka.
a number 77 Luka Doncic Lakers jersey and bringing joy to
Doors
basketball.
lead us to new up.
And that's why it's powerful. I think the leadership of Adam Silver and the way he's bringing the game to the world,
What the Luka?
you see it in Europe, you see it in Africa,
Racing.
what the NBA is doing. And now we have one of the game's biggest superstars, an international player, coming to join the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a convergence of all those forces. And I think it's going to be something incredibly special that the NBA and basketball has never seen before. So to get to this place, there's a couple people I want to thank. First and foremost is Jeannie Buss. She's so supportive. I think her vision, which falls in line with the great and late Dr. Buss, to always make sure the brightest and best basketball superstars play for the Los Angeles Lakers. She's clearly carried that vision on from her
I'm
dad.
gonna put my poll.
And I just want to thank her for her tremendous support and vision in helping this day become a reality. The second person I want to thank is anytime there's a trade or a transaction, there has to be a partner. And I want to thank the Dallas Mavericks, their GM, Nico Harrison, who was also very instrumental in bringing this opportunity to us and then staying true to the negotiations throughout, where it could be culminated with the trade being finalized and Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris becoming members of our team. So wanted to thank those two people. And now we'll start with questions.
Here we go, the question.
Hey, Luka, there's a video the Lakers put out the other day of you noticed somebody was talking to you in Slovenian during a game in 2019. It's Kobe. You turn around, you have the moment with him after the game. And just think of how do you go from that to then now joining the Lakers with LeBron James and just thinking of the legacies of those two players and you having the chance to be the next one.
Well, first of all, I remember the exact moment that happened. It will always stay, in my mind. It was an amazing moment. Just for Kobe to know my name was amazing for me. And, I just wish Kobe and Gigi were here
Nico, the GOAT.
to see this moment. And
I don't think it was
I'm
Nico,
excited
though.
about this new journey, and happy to be here.
I don't think it was Nico. I think it was the owners that pulled the trigger.
When you walked out, you saw all of us here standing here waiting for you to come. What's your reaction to seeing all of us here to
boy from
welcome
number
you to
9.
Los Angeles?
Well, first of all, it's very nice. There's a lot of people here. I don't think there's ever been so many people in my press conference. So I really appreciate all the support.
Luka, welcome to Los Angeles. I'm curious, what's your reaction been the last 48 hours to some of the comments coming from Dallas on your way out the door to join the Lakers?
I mean, that was...
I'm just excited.
I mean, I feel bad
to
for
be
the
here,
fans,
to start
though.
this new journey.
It was the owners at
And
the end of the day.
obviously, at some point I knew this was gonna happen, but I would say I always take the high road. You know, I had my amazing moments in Dallas with all my teammates, coaches, and the most importantly, the fans. You know, they always supported me, and it was an amazing journey.
Hey Luka, Dan Wicke with the LA Times. Welcome to LA.
Welcome to LA.
You in a
Players
podcast
play.
with JJ years ago said that the one NBA player that you watched was LeBron James. What is your kind of reaction to being able to now play with him? And how do you think that's going to work for the two of you guys on the court?
It's just like a dream come true, you know. I always look up to him. There's so many things I can learn from him, and I'm just excited, you know, just to learn everything, and now I get to play with him. So it's an amazing feeling.
Zdravo, Luka. Jovan Buha with The Athletic. Just kind of following up on that, how do you see you and LeBron specifically, just the two-man game between you? You both can screen for each other, hit guys out of the short roll, create playmaking opportunities. Just how you guys both see the game. Very few can see it that way. Like, how do you see that fit from a passing, playmaking, and just two-man game perspective?
Yeah, I think we both make our teammates better.
Lakers.
I think
Hit
our
that
IQ
like, hit that
is
sub.
very high, so I think that's gonna help everybody. You know, but obviously, I really haven't think about basketball much these days. But you know, I'm just excited to work with him. I work every
When does
day
he play?
here,
That's
so
what I want to know.
every day that goes by is gonna be better.
Luka, Kobe Price, SoCal News Group. Welcome to LA. Got one for both you guys. First for you, Luka. I think you even wrote in a social media post that you thought that Dallas is going to be a place that you're looking forward to win championships, staying for your career. Emotionally, what have the past 48 to 60 hours been for you in coming to LA?
Well, it was hard first. That first day was really hard. I felt like this last 48 hours was 1 month. Like 2 days ago was 1 month ago. So emotionally, it was really hard. But every day that like today was much better. You know, I'm just very happy to be here for this opportunity. It's the Lakers. It's one of the best clubs in history. So excited to be here.
And for Rob, Nico was speaking with reporters, I believe on Sunday after the trade. He praised you specifically for, keeping the negotiations between you two up until I imagine the final moments. At what point did you, introduce this trade idea to Jeannie? And what was her initial reaction when you told her about it?
Yeah, so this all started with a coffee in Dallas where Nico approached us with the concept. And because there was a partnership and a history of travel in the world between Nico and myself working around Kobe Bryant, there was a fabric of trust in the discussions. And these type of deals are incredibly intricate and complicated. And along the way,
What's
we
up,
knew there
Copa del
would be
Rey? Looking for the
248
Lakers? Yeah.
insurmountable snags to get to the end.
You
And
missed
there
it,
were.
man. It
And
was
so
the
over
whole big.
course
Oh,
of,
it was big
3
news in
weeks,
LA.
call it, an issue would come up, and
Dude,
we'd think there was no
I'm
way to
waiting
climb
for
the
Rob Lowe.
mountain, and we'd figure out a way.
Rob Lowe
the
and
next
Nico
issue
have
would
like
come up, and you just keep going.
kinda know
and
each
you
other
keep-
'cause of
you
Kobe?
stay committed to the work.
because
You
Nico
stay
works at
committed
Nike
to
and
trying to get the deal done. And
Rob
a
Lowe used to
partnership
be
sits. I think a lot of people
Kobe's
talk
agent.
about negotiations in terms of who won and who lost. I try to approach a negotiation in the sense
both
of
equal.
how do we build a partnership where we can get to the end. And I think that was.
I think it was
lens
the
that
owners
we
from
worked
Dallas
and the
that
premise
was
we worked under.
trying to get
And
rid of
when the concept was
Luka. At the end of the day, it's all about
introduced
money,
to us,
and they didn't want to pay him
Hey, the only way
the
we
max
can even have
because
these
I guess the
discussions
NBA is going.
was
It's been
if
going
between
down.
Owner and GMs, and
So,
there's a commitment to that. And if we broke that commitment by talking,
If
to
the
anyone else,
economy is
this
down
day
and
would
you're
never
high and you're gonna
happen.
pay your highest player the
So,
top dollar,
I
and
think
there's no
trust
money
was at the
coming
center
in,
of all those
they're going to be in
discussions.
the red.
I called Jeannie.
Might as well give it
after
to
the
somebody
conference in
who
Dallas and
who
brought her
can
in
afford
immediately,
them.
as I do with everything.
And you'll at
Her
the
and
end
I
of the
have a
day,
very
like when
strong
you're trying to
working
get rid of stuff,
relationship, and the fabric of that is that we share.
you're always looking
we share things in real
for
time.
two people, either your
And,
boy or your
she was
family, your family or your
extraordinarily
boy,
excited,
right? Like your
that we
friend.
could get to the end, which we
Like,
did.
hey, look, it's like when you have
Hey,
a
Luka,
car.
Rob, Melissa Roll on Fox Sports. Over here.
It's when the lease is done and you gotta
Question for both of
buy.
you guys. Obviously, from the league's biggest superstars to fans, people were shocked that the Mavericks were willing to deal a 25-year-old superstar in his prime, who has another 10 years at least ahead of him. What was both of your guys's, I guess, Rob, what was your level of shock that this was even on the table? And Luka, what was your level of shock that the Mavs were willing to deal you?
I don't
I
think
try
they're
to
trying
take
to deal
everything
him.
in stride. I think, you know, it's interesting.
It doesn't
with all
make
of
this
us
trade
watching
doesn't make
Luka
sense.
play,
I
he
mean,
has a combination of
I think Dallas got what
basketball
they
joy
did, and then the
killer
Lakers
instinct,
was like the
which is really
beneficiary
rare.
of this trade
Um,
because
that was
they
number
both
8,
know
number
each other.
24. And I think learning lessons from that mentality.
I think the Lakers
are
were
stay in the
surprised
moment.
too.
And so I don't think of it in terms of shock, surprise. I think of it in, okay, this is coming at me. It's like a game. You know, maybe a blitz is coming at Luka. He's not going to be shocked. He's going to stay in the moment, figure out the read, and make the play. And so when the
Football
opportunity
reference.
came to me, that was sort of my mindset, is to, okay, this is coming. This is a concept that came to me. Now, how do I process this mentally?
I know how to wake up
get
early for this.
the deal completed. And right away,
In
when
and
it was
out
brought
only
up
if he
at
gets the
coffee,
ring.
my mind started turning. There were so many complicated things. We have the Mavericks
Rob Lowe.
hard capped at the first apron.
Otani next to the
You know,
Lakers.
the Lakers are up against the second
Bro,
apron.
LA's
There's
been
trade
winning, bro.
kickers.
We've been
There's
getting
gonna
all the
be
free
a third
agents,
team that's gonna
all the
have- so
trades.
my gears were turning about the deal the same way his basketball mind is processing a play. And so I just tried to live in the moment.
Vince Carter.
And I tried to carry that with me for 3 or 4 weeks as this was unfolding. And by staying in the moment, I think it helped us get to the
Oh,
end.
It was Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes and his
Everybody was
other boy.
surprised, so you can imagine how surprised I was. I was almost asleep, so when I got a call, I had to check. It was April 1st. I didn't really believe it at first, and it was a bit shock. It was hard moments for me. It was home, so it was really hard moments for
Matt
me.
Barnes. I forgot
especially
old
the
boy's
first day.
name.
As I said, I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and
Up
I'm
in the
excited for this
smoke.
new journey.
Luka, over here on your left, Malika Andrews with ESPN. It's good to see you. Welcome to LA. You've been a fan of LeBron. You've talked about it for a long time, but he's also been a fan of you. He's tried to work with you at various
Matt
different times in the past, whether it be shoe deals or other things. I'm curious.
I forgot old boy's name.
What message did he reach out to you with? Was it a text? Was it a call? What was that?
Where's
And
my other
how
phone?
did that fuel the way that you think about coming to LA as well?
Yeah, he called me right away. He was in New York, so he called me right away. And we didn't talk much because, he said,
Thank you for the likes.
What you're feeling.
Man, I'm already get my.
Nice of him just to call me right away.
I mean, the Lakers were not doing good. Like, you got Anthony Davis, injury prone. LeBron, he
We've
could do
heard
so
from
much.
so many other players across the league. Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry.
I know this is for the future,
Giannis,
but
talking
LA, we
about
want to win right
their
now.
shock at this, and also what it means for how
Where is my
teams feel
phone?
about players and how no one's really safe, quote unquote, to use Steph's words. What have players said to you, and what has it meant to you to have them speak out the way they have?
I saw some comments. I wasn't really trying to be on social media these days, but I saw some comments, and it really
Oh,
means
here
a
it
lot.
is.
We are rivals, and they speak about me that nicely. So it really means a lot to me. I'm sure. Oh, directly, I haven't talked to a lot of people. Really.
I know he's super chill. He's like
Hey, Luka, Nikki
LA.
Q with Spectrum News right here. So emotionally, you go from thinking you're going to spend your career with one fan base, and now you arrive in a new city. First of all, impressions of Los Angeles and its fans from afar, and what does this opportunity to, have
Let's
another
go.
love
I
story
already got
with
my
LA?
Luka jersey.
Yeah, I would say, like I said, I thought I was going to spend my whole
Did I
career
fill my
there.
taxes? Yeah, I already did my
Because
taxes already.
I think loyalty is a big word for me. And
I
was
always
trying to
do it,
stay
like,
by that.
try to do it at the beginning of
But
the
this
month.
for
I
me
still
is the
haven't
first
sent them,
start.
though.
I get to play in LA. The fans are amazing. And I got the ocean here, so it's a really big thing for me. But really, I'm really excited to be here. I getting to play for the Lakers. Not everybody can say that. And many legends pass here, many championships. So
You say you got the ocean here.
Luka, Brad Townsend, Dallas Morning News.
Oh,
So
Dallas.
you wrote a Dear Dallas letter to fans that was, very heartfelt. And you talked a little bit about, your shock. How are your feelings toward the upper levels of the organization, Nico in particular, or the decision to trade you?
Well, I mean, that's their decision, so I have no comment on that. They made the decision. I don't know why. But that's their decision, so I can't do nothing about it.
And then one of the reasons that was given was that there was concern that, beyond this summer, or that there's a chance you might not agree to the Supermax extension. Did you or anyone on your inner circle indicate that might be the case?
Absolutely not.
Luka, over here, Bill Plaschke, LA Times.
Oh, Bill Plaschke.
Do you feel you have something to prove? Do you feel you have something to prove?
Sorry.
Do you think you have something to prove?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Yeah. That's it. Win the championship. You don't come here for nothing else than championship. So I have everything left to prove. So and the goal is to win the championship.
Nice.
Luka, good to see you. Mark Medina with Athlon Sports and Sportskeeda. How do you address the criticism that's followed you on your way out about concerns about conditioning and durability?
It's a motive. I know it's not true. I know, but it's a motive. Like I said, I came here, one of the biggest clubs in history of sports. So it's a big motive for a long run here.
I'll just add to that one, Mark. I think greatness is an evolution in a process. And I think if you're striving for perfection, as we are as an organization or as a player, you're going to have challenges to make yourself better until you don't play anymore. And so I think that's just something to keep in mind. I would assume the question will be forthcoming, when is Luka going to play? I'd rather just take that one head on. Our sports performance department is led by Dr. Leroy Sims. Luka's got trusted sports performance folks that are going to become part of our family and Dr. Sims' circle. And they're working together as we speak about a return to play plan. We have 5-on-5 scheduled tomorrow for Luka, and we're going to take it one day at a time, to make sure that the calf injury is in a good and safe place. So I would truly say at this point he's day to day. We're going to take it one step at a time. But if all those days go well and Luka feels good and confident, he'll be in a game soon. But we're going to partner with him. And I should mention too his amazing team, who's now part of our family, led by Laura Beth and Bill Duffy and the rest of the folks that are here today. When we make decisions around superstar players, and we partner and collaborate with them, and that'll be our process with Laura Beth and Duff, who are incredible at what they do.
Jared Greenberg with TNT. Rob stole my question there. I was going to ask Luka, I guess more about that, just hear from you, what this process has been like. You've gone through it now 4 times with this calf. So what have you done to get back on the court? How are you feeling? And how confident are you in that this won't be a reoccurring injury?
Luka. For the first time, I took my time. Get it to heal 100%. Other times I think I just wanted to go.
I don't think you should be rushed.
Court playing basketball.
Of course, we want to win. It's just it's really hard.
So this time I just took my time, which was normal.
I think maybe
to get back to 100%.
3 weeks he's out, 2 to 3 weeks.
Luka, David Pingalore, KTLA. Over the last couple of days, they talked about your conditioning, but maybe your lack of defense.
I remember when they got Shaq and Kobe, and Shaq too.
Yeah, I think this year I really stepped it up honestly, and it's just being more active, more vocal, and I think I did a step ahead this year, but I need to do more steps ahead. So that's what I'm planning on.
Rob, just obviously make a blockbuster move like this. what is your balance of
I don't think
thinking
he-
long term with
I don't think they want
25-year-old, and then also just the short term, knowing that the deadline's coming up on Thursday, just balancing the long term vision with the short term?
We know that our roster has
All I need is the center now.
continued work to do to become complete. And just to be clear around the vision for our roster, we're going to build a roster that fits JJ Redick's philosophy.
Oh, it
his
is JJ
basketball
Redick.
philosophy.
What did they say? Not the
That's something
homeless.
that we believe in, that we support,
Oh, you Laker here
that we want to
wanted
lean
to be
into.
sad
So
so
in
bad.
terms of roster decisions, JJ and I collaborate extensively
playing
around
like Hero
that and
to
fitting how he wants to play.
So one of those.
We know we have a need for a big. The
Trade
market,
LeBron.
for bigs right now, leading into the last 2 or 3
I mean,
days
it's the
of
own.
trade
Honestly, it's the
deadline
owner.
is
Especially, it
very,
was just
dry.
NBA's down.
There's just not a lot available. So maybe we'll be able to do some
What's his
stuff around the
face?
margins, I would say, in terms of
The
a
one
big
that
move
owned
for
it
that position.
only
It's
couldn't say
probably more
anything. He only had a
realistic that
quarter.
would be something that comes in the offseason.
Lucatron.
But
I thought it said
Luka,
Luka Lemon.
As our, will be at the
Get rid
center
of
of that
JJ.
as we build for the long term. We want to format a team that fits
I know
JJ's coaching
JJ,
style.
he's just like
and
not a
his
coach.
strengths, and his needs to help us win a
Just saying
championship
with Brian
with
Shaw.
the other people that are also on our team right now who are going to be a big part of that winning as
But,
well.
hey.
But your question was about long term, so I'm speaking more to long term.
I think Brian Shaw would have been a good fit.
Luka, I know you had
I think JJ Redick
13
is
games
just too
as a
young for
teammate
it.
with JJ in Dallas, and it just
You just never
wondered
know.
what that was like for you, the relationship that you formed, and then your thoughts about playing for him as a coach.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, he is
he couldn't move at all, so it wasn't. No, but it was a great relationship. I really respect him. You don't see me go on podcasts. I went on his podcast twice, so you know how much respect I have for him. So I'm really excited that I can play for him.
Rob, good to see you.
I mean, at least he's cool with it. Like, there was nothing he can do.
The window for
It
Luka,
was
25 years old.
It was
going
a
off
business
the finals
decision
appearance
that
last
Dallas
year.
did.
LeBron, 22nd season.
They're
40
betting
years
against him, you know.
Like, what's the urgency level to have this team in the immediate future reach championship contender status, and whether that immediate future is between now and Thursday,
It's like
or the offseason going into
this
next year?
trade is
Just kind
like
of
giving
what
up
is the view in terms
Dirk
of the
Nowitzki
timeline
for
to get this team to
who
be
should
able
we
to
say?
contend?
The urgency is
Like
ever
Andrew
present.
Bynum when he won the championship
From the,
the
first
next
day I
the next
started
year,
taking this
the
job
year
till I
after.
sit in the chair right now, there's always an urgency to win championships. That's what the Lakers set out
That's
to
what
do.
I
That's
think.
the expectations of our fans.
I know
and we're
AD's a
gonna
little
put in the
bit
work
better
to
than Andrew
constantly
Bynum.
try to do it. At the same time, you have to be realistic. And if there's not a championship big on the market right now, I can't wave a wand and create that opportunity. We'll continue to work and look for areas that we can complete and fill out the roster. But as we saw with this trade, it takes 2 teams. But we'll continue to build. Luka and I spent some time yesterday up in my office just talking about the players on our roster he's played with and kind of what he sees as sort of short-term and long-term needs. And I think we'll continue to have those basketball discussions and get this roster to a championship level.
Is that
Luka, Mike
today?
mentioned
Copa del
JJ
Rey?
Redick, your former teammate. You've got
Let me check that out.
Maxey and Markeith over there. Dorian Finney-Smith is a player you've spoken very highly about in the past. Greg St. Jean was a coach you've worked with. How is that going to help as you take on this crazy life change, having all these familiar faces be here for that transition?
I think that's a really good thing, to come to a new place, but still know some people, and I think that's mentally, I think that's a really good thing, and they're gonna just help me, the guys that were here, they'll help me learn new stuff about LA, about the team.
LA.
It's just helpful to
Kobe.
see friendly faces.
Edwin Garcia, Silver Screen Roll. My question's for Pelinka. Rob, when you're talking about a championship caliber big and aligning with JJ Redick, what do you think the values in that position are required in the modern NBA?
Versatility, mobility, vertical lob threat. I think that's a key to the spacing that Luka likes to play with.
Luka.
Competitive. I think, those are some of the core things that
I know. I can't believe he became the GM.
players are hard to find, but we're gonna.
That's
we'll
what I like
accomplish the
about
tasks
basketball.
before us.
Like,
We'll find a way.
Rob, over here.
being
As far
somebody,
as
be a
just
GM.
the future and the moves that you're going to be making, designing the roster, or planning,
It's
how
like
beneficial and important
that
is it
guy's
for you
smart
just to
then.
know you have Luka, you have maybe a decade that you can use as a roadmap in terms of just every decision you're looking to make?
It's a gift. We're talking about a 25-year-old that
X's and O's.
is.
Thank
top
you
three
for
player in the
subbing.
universe.
Thank you for liking.
I can't think of a
If you guys have any
more amazing
questions,
starting point.
what do you guys think
to build a
about
roster for the next decade? And,
us receiving Luka?
I know he has the drive to win that we have here.
To me,
Our fans are gonna
I'm
see
like
that
super
every now and
surprised.
then.
Like nobody gives
I
out
know up here you might
their
seem calm
best
and
player.
casual and quiet, but
It must be a
you know the alter
big
ego
reason
comes
other than
out,
like what
and
they're
we'll see
saying.
it
You know,
at crypto.com soon.
you're kind of trying to find some like negative about him. Oh, here you go, the jersey. That's gonna be my That's gonna be my thumbnail.
Yeah, we can't see that jersey.
He said we can't see that jersey. Like, what's that up here? Oh, he has a good picture right there.
All right, everybody out. Sit down.
Got it. I'll see if the I know Google will have this quick. Oh, I forgot Marquise Morris and other guys are there too. Yeah, so not that they're paused. I think it's at the end of the day, it was all about money. They didn't want to pay him all this extra, especially NBA's not doing good. Marcus Morris. Oh, dang, they're all injured too. We got like wounded players. Kepler, there you go. I'll probably put all three of them. Yeah. That one's kind of good. Oh, he's in the way. There you go. Luka, yeah, he has to. Well, they bet against them, you know. Didn't Morris play? Oh, is he the Clippers? I know their brother play here. How long was this? Is this like 33 minutes? Is that everybody sit down? Who? Oh, okay. I think that was it, huh? Oh, that was it. All right, guys. Yeah. So, to me, Dallas did. I think there's a big reason that Dallas did it. Probably it was because of the whole financial, and plus, I think they want to do some kind of like casino, and they're trying to do like the whole Oakland thing. They're just trying to make the team look bad so they could either get what they want or move it to Las Vegas. And then everybody wins except for Dallas's fans, which I don't know if it's true or not. Hope it's not, because this trade doesn't make any sense, you know. But I don't know, it's all speculations, right? So I mean, for LA, it's like it's an A+ move, you know. Rob Pelinka, probably a statue for him. You know, he was like kind of sus after Magic Johnson left, but this will make him like, okay, he's a. I think Rob Pelinka is not like a real GM, but his relationships, his networking, is what like set him apart. You know, even, I know Magic. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Ginny and Magic, but hey, Rob pull it off, and we'll see until he gets better. Obviously, it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be like 10 years. After the 10 years, they'll be like, dang, this is the trade. But if he wins one right away, then it's already looking bad. And Dallas, I don't know if won from the finals last year. So I don't know if they're ever gonna make it to the finals. But it depends on Anthony Davis. Hopefully, like, he stays healthy. And yeah, I mean, when I heard the trade, I was at Dave and Buster's, and we were watching. Like I was saying, we were watching the Benavidez fight, and we were waiting for the fight. Yeah, we were waiting for the fight because they were still like in the middle of like introducing the fights, and so that's when someone told us that the Luka went. It was like really at 9 o'clock. I remember that. And he's like, no way. And like, who did they give out and this and that, and it didn't really hit me until I got home. But we'll see. Laker Nation out. See you guys at the game.